Alright, so today let's review all the 5-star gems for PvP. Let's do it. Alright, so first gem for PvP, Swenson hunting. Swenson, everybody's gonna be on my side on this one, I think. Because for PvP it is absolutely trash. There's a dark beast attacking an enemy when you kill one, and the damage it's doing is not enough anyways to even damage a player. I mean, it's like really bad. So I'll have to put this gem in D tier, unfortunately. But for PvE, man, it's good. It's good. Second gem, Chip of Stone Flesh. All right. So this gem, I have it on. I'm not biased or anything, but it's actually a really good gem. People say it doesn't proc that often, but it does. Example on Barb, they say it doesn't proc on Barb, but there's a lot of skills, a lot of stuff in PvP that it does proc. Actually really good, because once the player turns into stone or whatever, then your damages increase. And of course it's total loss of control, right? But there's a lot of skills with that. Even DH now has a lot of total loss of control. So it's not the best, it's not the worst, kind of in the middle, a bit more than the middle. So I'd have to put this one, actually A or B, but I put in B tier, yeah. All right, third gem, Phoenix Ashes. In terms of effect, it is really good because you get resurrected, right? With a shield and extra life and all of that. But it has an extra long cooldown. So if you're fighting in Rite of Exile or whatever, it's really beneficial, I'd say. But in terms of cooldown and stuff, it's not worth it. There's other gems that procs way more often than Phoenix Ashes. So I'd have to put this one in C tier. I have to put this one in C tier because of the extra long cooldown. Yeah. Now, our Seeping Bow. It used to be one of the best gem in the game. Like, actually the best gem in the game. But now, in BG, you can actually heal, even if there's that dot effect from Bow, right? But it is still a really strong gem because it reduces the enemy movement speed also, and the dot damage from it is actually pretty good, and it procs pretty often too. And it's like a Viper's Bite, but better. It procs less than Viper's Bite, but it procs pretty often. So I have to put this gem right now in 2024 in B tier next to our chip. All right, on to the next one. Concentrated Will. Concentrated Will. Yeah, is that how you say it? My French accent, I'm not sure. I think it is. Anyways, this gem is good and not good. Let me explain why. So you need to use a dash skill, right? So that part of the Guardian Angel shooting something that's in PvP, it's not good. Like that part of the gem is not really good for PvP. What's good about it, it's the damage increase you get from it. Yeah, every time you use a dash skill. So when there's damage increase in PvP, it's good. It's not the best gem, but it's actually good. So I'll have to put this one in B tier also. Now, Hauler's Call, that little wolf, right? It's a good gem. Is it that good? I don't think so. Why? Because that wolf, well, first of all, you need to rank up that gem so that wolf can stun. Yeah, so it has, I think, a 48% chance of stunning the enemy. But that wolf in BG and PvP is really easy to dodge, yeah, because you see it coming. So I do think it is not that great for PvP. I'll have to put this one in C tier, yeah. BSJ, Blood Soaked Jade. Well, that one is still the best gem in the game, I think so. It gives you damage increase, it gives you everything you need, movement speed. You need that gem. That gem is like, I would put it in my category of like, you need to have this gem in your build, whatever class you have, yeah. So I'll put this gem obviously in S tier. Echoing Shade. Echoing Shade. I love this gem because it's just like you have a clone, right? My cat is doing crazy things up there. Say hi. Billy. Kitty, kitty. In terms of PvP, it's not great, but I do love having like 2 or 3 clones are following you in PvE. It's really good. Like, it's amazing. I love that gem. But in PvP, that clone, even his duration is not even long. It's like not even a second and a half. So I'd put that gem in. It's not as bad as this Swenson, but it's yeah, actually for PvP, I have to put it in D tier. Sorry, y'all. Bottle Hope. I do think like Blood Soul Jade is the same. So it's like you gotta have this gem in your build. It increases your movement speed and damage every time you use a buff skill, right? So S tier, my guy, S tier. So Hellfire. There's a funny thing about it that I noticed. It's whenever, example, the DH used the invisibility skill, you can still see the 3 flames going around, so you're not really invisible. I saw that in game in BG, which was really funny. In terms of damage, it's good damage, but is it a good gem? I mean, it's not the best. It's not as bad as example as Swenson or Echoing Shade for PvP, so I'll have to put it in C tier. C tier. Our little Gloomcast here. It's amazing with basic attacks. And some people think it's only the DH that can benefit from it, but it's not. Actually, all the classes can benefit from that because between skills you're using basic attack, right? Do I say it's like universal gem that you need to have in your build as much as Blood Soul Jade or Bottle Hope? No, but it is really good gem, and it procs really often. So I'll have to put that gem in A tier. Starfire Shard, you know that gem that procs like even 20 miles away, even when you're spawning. Yeah, after you die, and it's just like shower on you. Well, it's pretty OP because it knocks you back also and gives continual damage. Yeah, so I have to put this one in S tier because everybody's using it. I'm using it. It's OPAF, a lot of damage, and yeah, man, that belongs in the S tier. Now, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. I do think I'm gonna get hate for this one. It is not that great for PvP. Either you love it or you hate it. I think with this gem, Spitful Blood. Why I don't like it? Well, it just makes you immune to basic attacks. Yeah, so in game with all the dots and all the skills, and if everybody gets on you, that gem is pretty much worthless because yeah, man, like it's for a short duration also. So whenever your health drops below 50%, it procs. Yeah, but for really short duration. What's good about it, maybe it's the damage reduction that you get, but that effect, that gem effect, is not long, and like I said, with all the skills and dots and whatever, is not a good gem. I don't think so, in my opinion. I tried it and I saw basically no difference, man. So I know some people would put that in S tier. I wouldn't even put it in A tier, but I'm gonna get hated for it. B tier, A tier. Sorry guys, I'll have to put this one in B tier. Yeah. On to the next, which is how was it called again? Maw of the Deep. Maw of the Deep. Yes. So Maw of the Deep, man. That one is S tier right off the bat. You can see the whirlpool just freaking going off everywhere when you spawn again, like Starfire Shard. It's a huge CC, and sometimes it's like 3 that procs at the same time, and you're like stuck there for a good 5 seconds. And on top of that, when you're in that whirlpool, the damage done to you is increased. I think it's a really good gem, so I'll have to get this one an S tier for sure. Frozen Heart, man, this one is my like probably one of my fave gem, like top 3, if it's not like top 2 gem in the game in terms of defense, which you need a lot in the game. In PvP, it is extraordinary. Yes. It's a really good that shield and that when people attack you, when you attack people, that freeze that it gives them, and it's like making them move slowly and attack speed also and everything. It's a really really good gem, man. That shield procs pretty often, and it often saved me from a death, right? So I have to put this one in S tier. Actually, A tier. Yeah, because it's like you can get away without it. So A tier, but it's still one of my favorite gem. Yeah. All right. Void Spark. Void Spark has an extra long range. It kind of lacks damage though at the beginning, I must say, but later on that damage is actually pretty good. That electricity can get you, man. It can kill you if you're trying to run away and stuff. Is it an S tier? No, but I have to put this one in A tier because in team fights it can really help. It can really attack many enemies. It can damage many enemies. So A tier. Yeah, it's really good gem right now. Really powerful. I kind of want to put it in the middle here, to be honest. But yeah, if I compare that to Spitful Blood, yeah, man, A tier. All right, Blessing in the Wardy. So I know some people would rank it lower than me, but let me explain why. So when people attack you, players or enemies, you have that AoE area of damage effect that like damages enemy, right? But it's not that which is OP. It's actually the damage reduction you get from it. Yeah, it procs pretty often also, and when there's damage reduction in PvP, it's actually really really good. Yeah. So I know some people would put it like here or here. I know, but for me, it's actually a pretty good defensive gem. Is it A? No, certainly not. Is it C? No, because it procs pretty often also. I'll have to put this one in B tier.